Oh, she going crazy. She got that fire.
I'm trying to get mine now. I can't even get mine.
Oh, I'm getting that.
Hey! No! Mommy, you good? Mama, 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 you good?
Oh, shit. He shot it?
Mama, you good? Mama, you good? Mama, you good?
Take her out! Take her out! Take her out!
Mama! No, is she here? How we doing? Don't pick her up. How we doing? You hit? Somebody call 911. You hit? Hey!
Loose pussy, bitch! Come on here! Come on here, bitch! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hold your back.
Welcome to the podcast, It2 Podcast. The acronym standing for Is It Important to You? If it is, there's no judgment. If it isn't, there's no judgment. We can agree to disagree with each other respectfully in the comments. So we just wanted to cover really quick. I found a video. I was on X, formerly known as Twitter, and I saw a video of the caption across the video said, "Lady shot over a hamburger," and you see these people arguing in Burger King, and it seems like they are arguing like her burger wasn't right, and they were about to fight, and then you see it spills outside of the business, and you see the guy that she's with. He goes to the car and get a gun, and it looks like he did shoot the lady. So, what are your thoughts on this? With this type of violence over, it says it was just a hamburger. What do you think?
Me, I think that I feel so bad for that lady who got shot.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like why this why I don't care what happened. This is why in certain businesses when a customer is going off, all you hear, even no matter how disrespectful, as long as they don't put their hands on you or come across they're putting their hands on you, that's why you hear them say, okay, okay, okay. Like they're trying to like avoid the situation. They're trying to diffuse the situation. Why was it 3 workers outside of the counter?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is like a brawl or something. Like why are they out? I'm not. What is it called? Victim blaming?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right.
not doing that. What I'm saying is pick your battles wisely. You don't know these people already crazy over food. Look how they act over food. Why would you come across the counter? Because I've seen all of the workers outside of the counter. Seen all of them outside of the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as if they was like ready to fight or like arguing back. Because look what happened. You thought, okay, crazy on crazy, but they're crazier. Like
Mm-hmm.
if they would have stayed, if they would have tried, like 9 times out of 10, they could have did something, or they could have not entertained something to a certain extent, to where they didn't have to come across the counter, because this could have been avoided. Um, this could have been avoided because the only reason he did. But then again, the man is crazy. Like, no, I know they wasn't even really fighting. It was just like a little push, and he went to go get the gun.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even like somebody swung for real or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He just got pushed because I seen him in the black jacket. He got
Right.
pushed, then he went outside, and then he pointed the gun straight at the door.
Yeah.
But I think that they should have. For me personally, when when danger is in my way, I pick, call it what you want, scary, whatever. If you don't have no firearm on you to protect yourself, on your end, somebody, I know they didn't know he had a gun, but for me, if I don't know if you have a gun or not, I'm not taking it
Mm-hmm.
far if I don't have a gun myself. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not doing that. Because you got to pick your battles wisely. Because look what happened. I feel like they could have stayed behind that counter. I feel like they could have diffused it some type of way. Like they could have just let the customers be crazy. Like just let them be crazy. Before
Right. And I do agree with you, because working in fast food, any type of where you have to serve people, you have to have patience because working in customer service, you are going to deal with every personality on earth. You're going to deal with people that are mentally ill. You're going to deal with people that just have no patience. You have to have so much patience. I think the workers should have stayed behind the counter. And once you've seen her with the attitude, I would have tried my best to correct it without, as much as possible, without a confrontation, because it's just, you look ghetto just doing this type of foolishness. It just don't make any sense. Conflict resolution isn't arguing to the top of your lungs. But if you argue to the top of your lungs without putting your hands on each other, and it's definitely not going to get a gun out the car and shooting at workers at Burger King. So that's one thing I say. Black people have no type of conflict resolution. They don't know how to resolve conflict without putting their hands or trying to shoot somebody. That's a big problem in the community, and it's, I think, like we always say, and like you say, it starts at home. If you're taught at home to, of course, you fight with your siblings and stuff, but if that's how you always resolve conflict, it's going to spill out into the outside world, and that's how you're going to resolve conflict. But you're going to come against the wrong person one day, and trying to resolve conflict by putting your hands on someone or shooting someone, and you end up being killed. It's your fault, because this doesn't make sense over a hamburger. But customer service is hard to work in. Just like the lady, I don't know if you've been seeing that video, the lady that worked at the post office in Miami, she lost her cool with the guy, but they said it was a elderly lady who didn't speak any English, and she was getting upset because the lady was speaking to her in Spanish, and he's seeing how she was treating the elderly lady, but she lost her cool when she knocked his phone out of his hand and hit him. Just working in customer service, you got to fix your attitude, and a lot of people in the community have a bad attitude. That's the last job you need to go to work in with a bad attitude.
what's crazy is I think they should get paid a tiny bit more because it's like one of the dangerous jobs in the world. Like you're dealing with happy people,
Mhm.
people, mentally ill people. You're
Mhm.
dealing with kids come and order stuff by themselves. You're dealing with children, adults, teens.
Mhm.
You're dealing with like the whole world and every mental state that people. I'm pretty sure throughout that whole shift, you have came in contact with a happy person, a mad person,
Mhm.
an ill person, a depressed person. You just didn't know it. And you come
Right.
so many different state of people and
Personalities. Right.
their state of beings. Like I think that's hard.
Yeah, and even
If you're a good person, like you have good energy.
and you're always happy, positive. Yeah.
Even if you're not super happy, even if you're sad, you always keep yourself level. Just people coming to you with so much negativity. That's a hard job.
It is. And I think about, that's why sometimes I think about, I have changed a lot because I've realized I used to give people that work in fast food and customer service such a hard time, and it makes me feel so bad now because I'm like, they really just trying to feed their family, and to have an attitude, just a bad attitude. Now I don't have an attitude because I realize that's not easy. And then I said, no, this is not right to have attitude with these people, and they're just trying to do their job. So it's not an easy job, but you have to go into that field. You have to have some patience because the money is not worth what you have to deal with. So you gonna have to compromise one way or the other. Have some patience, or you just got to find something else to do. That's it. And I was reading the comments and they were saying it's going to take a lot of generations to come for that type of violence to stop in the black community where they just take out a gun and start shooting each other over a hamburger. And I agree with the person that said that it's going to take some work and it's not going to happen overnight because like I said, the music, like you know, you were saying the frequency in the music and just to shoot people and going on social media and peeing on people graves and posting it on social media. It's just this black community need, you know, some serious help. So we can, you want to end it with that, and
Yeah.
you guys can let us know what you think about that video. I'll post the link in the description, and just voice your comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And thank you guys for listening.